Some of you have requested an English story, so that's why I'm going to give one to you this time. Some of you may remember me from the Bible Hangman or Bible Prayer Man videos. My name is Sammy, and now let's get started with the story. There once was this 6-year-old boy called Dan who was just eating his breakfast when he remembered that his mom was going to make him some pancakes for lunch. He loved his mom's pancakes, but they could use some improvement. So Dan hopped out of his seat and went towards the bowl on the counter. He started mixing some flour, he poured in some milk, and he cracked some eggs. After mixing everything together, Dan was wondering, what do I do now? Do I put it in the oven or on the stove? Dan didn't even know how to use the stove, but when he turned around, he saw his dog was licking up some of the flour. He tried to stop the dog, but instead he pushed over the bowl of the pancake mix. When he bent down to get it, he accidentally pushed over the carton of eggs as well. He slipped down and fell on all of the egg yolks. Now his striped pajamas were covered in milk, flour, and eggs. He heard a noise from the door in the corner of the room, and he saw the face of his dad appear. Giant tears started swelling up in Dan's eyes, but his dad just stood there and watched him for a second. His dad went over to Dan and picked up his crying son. Together they cleaned up the kitchen and made the perfect pancake. We may try to do something in our lives, but we might just end up making a giant mess. God will help us, will pick us up just like Dan's dad, and he will help us too until we eventually get it right. Then we will all be glad. So now, with that thought in mind, I'd like to offer a small prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for helping us to be able to learn this story today. We hope that we'll be able to remember what we've learned and that we can do anything with your help. Please help us to keep this thought in our daily lives. In your precious name I pray. Amen.